Hi everyone, welcome back and happy Wednesday. Today we are going to be drawing our own mandalas. So most of you will probably know what they are because we've done them together, but if we haven't, mandalas are simply designs that you can start either in the center or you can start outwards. If you start in the center, you're going to build your design outwards, and if you start on the outside, you're going to build it inwards. You can use any type of shapes, lines, designs, whatever it is that you feel like doing. There's no wrong way to do it as long as you're going around in a circle. And we are going to use these to kind of help us focus, to bring us into a more centered self state. And yeah, we're just going to have fun with it. So we'll start together. You can use any color or multiple colors, however you want. So you need a center point if you're starting from the middle, and if you're starting from the outside, I would suggest drawing a large circle to kind of border it. So I'm going to start from the center. Again, totally up to you what you would like to do. And I'm just going to do a simple circle in the middle of my page as my center point. Okay, so there's my center point. Yours can be a specific shape. You can do a heart, a flower, anything you want. It's your center point. I might do a couple lines in the middle to decorate it. Just like that. And nothing specific really about my color choices. I'm just picking blues because I find blues to be calming, but you can use any colors that you like. Okay, so we have our center point. And so from this point, we are going to then build around it. So however you like, you can do like petal-like patterns, you can do more rounded edges, you can do straight lines out. Whatever you're feeling, I want you to do a design around your center point. Okay, so we're building it around now. If you're not sure what to do, or this is still confusing, I would suggest doing another larger circle around your first circle and then doing designs in the middle of that. Okay, so let's do our first set of designs going around our center point. We'll do these parts together and then we can speed it up later on once we've all got it figured out. A lot of people say that your mandala says a lot about who you are as a person, or the designs that you choose might say tell a lot about how you're feeling. Maybe you're feeling guarded, or you're feeling relaxed or stressed. Are you using sharp lines or soft lines? There's lots that you can kind of tell from how a person is drawing their mandala. Again, we don't have to go super specific into that, but it's kind of cool to know. All right, so I've got my first layer, just like that. Okay, and then right from there, we're gonna go into our next layer. So you can, again, draw a circle around and do designs within that, or you can build it from the layer that you have. So we'll move on to our third layer. Any type of design that you guys want. It can be super simple or more complicated, whatever you're feeling. You can do designs within your designs. Take your time. If I'm ever going too fast, just pause the video. There's my third one. So let's say I wasn't sure where to go from here, and I want a little bit of a boundary on there. So I'm gonna do the larger circle around to create that boundary. Again, doesn't have to be perfect. So you can use this boundary every time if you like, or you can do it just when you're feeling like you need a little bit more of a guiding border. So once you've got that, you can put your design within that. You can work in multiple types of designs. If it helps to turn your book like I'm doing, then go for it. Don't feel like you need to rush. Take your time and kind of pay attention to the details that you're putting onto your mandala. Again, you want to think like it's representing kind of how you're feeling, maybe your state of mind. Maybe you decide that you want to start adding more colors. That's good, that's cool. Maybe you're getting more adventurous as it gets bigger. Or more confident. Start figuring out what you're doing. And if you look back and you want to add something else in the middle, by all means, go for it. Maybe you want your mandala to make you feel a certain way when you look at it, so you're using certain colors for a reason. Or maybe you're just having fun with it. That's okay too. So, that's where we're at so far. So I've used my border, and then I've kind of built in little things, little designs in the middle there. I might go back even later on and add some more stuff, but we'll leave it like that for now. Okay, so now we're gonna move it on again to our next border. You can do another circle and work your way in, or you can do leaf-like patterns or squiggles or whatever you feel like around this border, okay? So continue on. Alright, so that next layer should be all done. Again, like you can see with me, I kind of worked my way back in, added a few extra colors. I'm starting to get a little bit more adventurous. I'm adding more designs, it's becoming more fuller. I've added orange, a little bit more of an energetic color. As I'm making my way out, I'm kind of expanding my options per se, or I'm expanding the possibilities of the designs and the colors. And again, don't worry about doing it right or having to be perfect when you do it, or things having to be even. This isn't about making anything perfect or even pretty. It doesn't have to be pretty. This is just about kind of exploring different lines and designs and working your way outside of your comfort zone, if that makes any sense. So continue on. Let's do another layer around. It kind of depends on how big your paper is, but I'm gonna go until I've reached my edge, so that I might have room for 2 more, but I'll see how it looks after this next round. But yeah, be gentle with yourself, just kind of explore and see where the marker or the pencil crayon takes you, okay? So, next layer, let's begin. All right, so I've got that next layer done. And so I've got about enough room to do one more way around. If you do too, then continue on with me. If you don't, that's fine, you can finish there. So keep going, keep doing what you're doing. We will do this last way around and then we will come to a close. And also, if it helps, think of this last layer as like your outer shell. So whether you want it to be like a protective layer or resembling your outer skin or something like that, you can take that into consideration. If that doesn't make any sense to you and you prefer not to, that's fine. Just keep doing what we're doing. All right. And just like that, you guys have a mandala. So if you're ever feeling like you've got a lot on your mind, or you just need to focus on something that isn't going to stress you out, I find mandalas are a great way to kind of do that and focus your energy into something creative as opposed to stress or anxiety or anger or whatever it is you've got going on. It's kind of a nice creative escape. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this prompt, and I would love to see the mandalas that you guys made if you want to send them to me. Yeah, and I will see you guys on Friday. Thanks again for joining.